And it's time for Fun and Frolics with John Lockwood. Woo!
Hello.
Hello. Now, the one-day special, John, is honestly, the Neverending card is something that we love, but boy, does it take ages to make.
It does. We said this earlier.
Yeah.
I did the die because I love the Neverending card.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore it. But I'm sorry, it's far too much of a faff to make.
I told you it took me a day to make one.
I would go, oh no, I can't believe that. No, I can, because it does. So, I mean, the best thing to do is, for anyone who's not seen a Neverending card before, this is a Neverending card. So what we do is, we open it.
I love it.
Then we open it. Right way. Then we open it. Then we open it.
Keep going.
Then we open it. Then we open it. Then we open it, and it never ends.
And it's a beautiful
one
card.
of my favourite, favourite things I picked up from one of those American yellow cartoon characters.
Yeah.
Like the cleaning of a house, it never ends.
Indeed. So now you've got a die, or set of dies that will help you do this card so quickly.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I've tried to do this. What you have to do to make this, you have to work out all the measurements and remember them, which I'm terrible at. Yeah. Yeah. Then you have to cut them into the 4 panels. Then you have to score across the 4 places at the top, and then you have to score down there just on those bits. Then you have to do exactly the same, but on the reverse, on the different shape. You don't. All you've got is, this is the Neverending die set.
Brilliant.
So, you get this panel and this panel, yeah? You cut 2 of each. Right. And you've got all the extra bits that you get from me, because you might as well, you paid for it. But what you can't see on that very well, you can just about see the lines on that. If I turn it round, I've actually drawn them in black pen.
Oh, great stuff.
That's all automatically done for you.
Good.
So that's all the measurements, all the folds, all the draw lines done for you.
Right. So
all you have to do is put it together, and I'll show you that in a second.
Excellent. And it's not just the Neverending card die set that you're getting. You've also got these lovely small champagne bottle dies.
Yeah, I mean, we called it Neverending Celebrations.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Because I did the large champagne bottle die, which we have brought back on the show because it has sold out in the past. Yeah. Last year, and everyone said, please do a smaller version. Okay. So I've done, this is a 50% reduction. Right. So I reduced all of the image by 50%, but what that gives you is a quarter size. Aha, that's
great.
It's really weird. So you've got a tiny... I've got to thank June for this one because I think this is so clever. Oh,
it's a brilliant card, this.
You've got all of it going into the glasses. You even put it in the glasses. But it's perfect for ladies' cards. Yeah. This is a wedding invitation. Oh, and what Susie's done here is put all the bits on, or a bloke's card. And a retirement card, an anniversary card, a leaving card, something that people don't. And these are new on here as well. These aren't in the original large bottles. So you've got bubbly, fizz and pop. And they're die-cut words that cut those out. Yeah, that's so stunning. So that's in there. But again, for men's cards...
Can we see that one?
You can. Or this one.
I love it.
For your pop box.
Yeah, brilliant, isn't it?
And that will fold completely flat for postage. So this is Maxine. Yeah. But again, it's really is celebratory for New Year's Eve. I mean, I had an idea. I started doing it. Yeah. This is from the bottle, but so you could have 10 green bottles.
Hanging on the wall. That's so good. Yeah. Brilliant
so you've actually got all 10. But it was just something really different. And I thought, there are a lot of people who make New Year's cards, not Christmas cards. Yeah, yeah. Everyone celebrates the New Year, or a lot more people do. So I thought it was perfect for that as well.
Excellent. Can we see a few more Neverending cards too?
Of course you can, yep.
So this is going to make your life so easy.
So this is one made by, I've got to get my words right now. This was made by, I've forgotten. I've totally forgotten. I'm really sorry, Roshan. I'd forgotten your name then.
Don't worry.
But this is actually, she's done it like a journal. Right. So, birthday safari.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm terrible at getting these the right way round.
So awesome.
But again, keep going.
And it keeps going.
And it keeps going.
What a lovely way.
And it keeps going and it keeps going. Yeah. But again, for sort of men's cards, I love this one. So again, we've got...
Okay.
But this is a great way to use up all your 12 by 12 papers.
Great idea. Because
but again,
this is
look there.
Yeah.
Every layer has something different on it.
That is fantastic, because this is a card that people absolutely love. Now, I should just say, hang fire, because we have got a complete collection, because this next set here, if you want to go for this, it's your larger champagne bottle with the bold numbers. So you could go for that individually. But we have got a complete collection with the one day special and this one. So let me give you the details of this. £29.98. You've got a £10 saving. 267-202. Now you can carry that £10 saving over if you go for the complete collection. Obviously we'll show you some samples, but I just wanted to get that in case you're going, oh, I've just purchased the one day special, but actually I'd really like this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did the champagne bottle, it was last year, and we did it on a show very quickly for people, and it just flew and it sold out.
Right.
And this is the first time we've actually brought it back. So you've got a large champagne bottle, which is, again, it is actually the half a size of an A4.
Right.
So if the card that you've got there, you can see the sort of level that you can make. So I thought this is for those big congratulations cards, retirement cards, birthdays, the real special, but you've got the glass in there. So here,
let's have a look at that
we've done one with a shaker card.
So
because
good.
you get the glass, but you get the insert for the champagne in the glass in there. I mean, there's one I did here which I really like.
Oh,
but again,
nice.
just for our anniversaries, there's so much more you can do with this. And just easy, and of course, every piece you need is in there.
Wedding menus.
Wedding menu. Thought that was a brilliant idea.
Oh my goodness, that is stunning.
Yeah, fantastic. And again, they just keep, you know, again,
giving.
a 60th birthday card, something that we struggle with, and we don't always want flowers, but again, really big card, and of course, lots of people can then sign it.
Absolutely. So I love this. So for the complete collection, look, we've got a freedom discount as well. For 2 payments of £25.18, you can get all of these dies. 38 dies in total, but you can make your never-ending card, and you've got little celebrations and big celebrations. Now we're over, is this of the complete collection? Right, neck and neck, we're over 10% of both the complete collection and the one day special if you want to go for that. Item number for the complete collection is 952279. Very busy out there. So do give us a call, or of course check out online on hochanda.com. We've got some samples and then to show you, and then John's going to show you how quickly it is to make your never-ending card. I love that video.
That was so cute watching Hannah do that.
Yeah.
She has got beautiful nails, you were right.
She does, yes. All right, how do we do this?
Right, so I said it was easy, and I only do easy, so I want to show, you know, really how easy it is. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the 2 panels from the die. Now again, if you want to be clever and careful with your card cutting, they're actually designed so they're the same size as A4 card, so that you can get it in a little bit better.
Okay.
For speed on here, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, that is a little bit wasteful, but all you need to do is cut these 2 panels, and you cut them twice.
Right.
So I'm just going to run 2 through, and I've already cut 2 already just to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So what I've got here is, and just to show, I've cut these in black, and I've got the other pieces in white.
Oh, okay, nice
So
contrast.
what you can see when you get them out, and again, sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't, you've got a fold line, and then a deboss line to show you sort of how it works, and that will fold in.
Yeah.
So the easiest way to do it, take my other 2 pieces out. All we do is line up 2 pieces of 2 size there. Yeah. Can you see how they fit together?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what we'd have to do if we were making this by hand is we'd have to, of course, measure those,
Get my scoreboard
cut them,
out.
and then score that line there,
Yeah.
that line there, that line there, that line there, that line. I've given up the will. I really have by then.
Yeah.
I've got 2 other pieces, and the other pieces have done the same, scored down the middle in the right place, and given us the squares.
Brilliant. By the way, 20% of the stock of the complete collection is gone. Just got to get that in there.
So, all I'm going to do, really easy, glue 4 corners.
Okay.
That's it. Your lines are there, so. 1, and what I would say is glue.
Not liner tape.
Not liner tape. You can use red liner tape. Don't use double-sided tape. Don't use those tape runners, it'll fall apart.
Right.
But can you see here, I've put the glue not to the outside edges.
Yes.
Because if it's a good glue, it'll spread anyway, yeah? And all I do, so I've got those 2 lined up.
Yeah.
Yep. I get that one, that piece, and I slap it on top.
Right.
That's it.
That way, okay.
Yep. The other reason I use glue is I can manoeuvre those. Yeah. I then slap the other piece on top. That's it.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Just check, you know, move them about, make sure, you know, anything that I want to do, and I give them a good press. Yeah? Now, what I would do, because I'm using a wet glue, I'm using quite a good instant grab one, but I want these to fold.
Okay.
Yeah? So, I tend to put that aside for about 2 minutes, just to make sure. So I'm going to bring in one I made earlier, but I will use that in my second demo just to show that I haven't sort of done anything dodgy or anything. But this is already glued, yeah? And all I do is, pull back and fold. You can't go anywhere else.
A quarter of the complete stock's gone.
Sorry.
That's all right.
You fold everywhere there's a line. Yeah. Okay. So next I fold there, and I can see again the lines are there. Yeah. The lines are there. Fold, fold. Yeah. I'll open it. Oh, so it's already done. There we go. You're done. That's it.
I'm tearing my hair out. Why have we not had this before?
Spent hours and hours making these, and loved making them because there's so much fun in decorating them. Yeah. And it's something different. But they just take so long to do. I mean, one of my favourite, I remember I was in a class with a lady and she said to me, she loves making the cards with all the flowers and all the prettiness on it. She said, and her daughter said to her, Mum, I love your cards, but don't send me one, they're too fussy.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, what we need is something that we can spend the time on and make beautiful, that's that little bit more modern, that's a little bit younger, that we can send to daughters and granddaughters and sons and grandsons. Yeah. But yeah, literally, that's it.
That is incredible. I'm so super chuffed. Hello, everybody, all my friends and family. This is what you're getting for Christmas. Oh, that's amazing.
Cool, done.
Thank you, John. See how quick was that? Right, so while John gets set for a more elaborate demonstration, but that's great to see how quick that was, minutes. So here's the website. Now you can fill your boots. Now you've seen how easy it is. Please get on the website because, as ever, John's dies, John's fantastic creations always fly out the door, and today is absolutely no exception. I was blown away when I saw this. John is literally a genius because he likes to make everything easy for us crafters so that then your base is done, it's a really impressive card, and then you get the joy of actually decorating it. Boom. So, right, what we have got, of course, is our Neverending card, and it does come, those are the dies that we've seen, so easy now to make your Neverending card, popping it together, and you're also getting the small champagne bottle, 23 dies in total. Now, 20% of the one-day special has gone. Now, if you go for the one-day special, £29.98, and it's got a £5 saving, so I just want you to keep that £5 saving in your mind, 908176. Then, we've also got our large champagne bottle, and it does come with the bold numbers. Now, that has 15 dies in total. It's £29.98 with a £10 saving. So again, carry that £10 saving as well. 267202. But if you go for the complete collection, which is everything here, 38 dies in total. Remember, you've got your £5 saving, your £10 saving, and then you've got another, is that £4 saving as well? But Freedom members have an extra £9.60 saving. So this is what we're saying. The complete collection has the most amazing value. 30% in 14 minutes of the complete collection has gone. Now, whenever John comes, because we know his dies are so popular, there's always a really deep stock. So please do get on the phone lines if you want these. They are gorgeous. I mean, please become a Freedom member as well, because it's just so well worth it. Right. The joy of this is just, I'm so excited to get mine home. Right, so we open this up, so this way, and then this way, and then this way. It's so cool. Oh, hang on. And then, oh, look at that. Now that's the 60. Look, you've got your 60 there, and then opening it up. And it never ends. It just keeps on going. The thing I really like about these as well is they're super tactile. Do you know what I mean? There's something you can really play with. So we've got our Noel. And then we've got a decorative piece. I mean, it's a surprise. You know, you don't know what you're going to find in here. That is the key, the beauty to it. So whether it's your birthdays, whether it's celebrations, absolutely stunning. Oh, look at these. We've got more coming up here. Any occasion, these are for. Oh, look at these colours. Oh, like Christmassy ones. Let's open this up. So we've got our season's greetings. Oh, there's a wolf. See, it's a surprise. It's a surprise. There's the cat. Fabulous, you are fabulous. Happy anniversary. Oh, it's just brilliant, isn't it? Let's do one more Neverending card, because I must show you the others. They're all laughing at me because I'm so excited. And then happy birthday, and then you open it up this way, and then this way. It's a real surprise for people. So honestly, you're going to love this. Then it also comes along with the smaller, a beautiful champagne bottle. There we go. And of course you've got your champagne glasses as well. I mean, so many occasions, as John said, for men's cards, ladies' cards, for celebration cards. I mean, just check that out. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's one that opens up like that. Anniversary, if I've already said it, or just anybody who likes bubbly, me. John knows this very well. So that is beautiful. And then moving on to the larger bottles, look at this. You can make 3D projects if you want to. Isn't that clever? That's absolutely stunning.
Leave that open at the top.
Leave it open at the top, yeah.
It will actually fit a bottle.
Marvellous.
Because it's actually, if I sneak in,
sneak in, come in,
it's actually the size of a bottle. So if you can see there, it's actually the size of a champagne bottle.
That is cool, isn't it? So exciting.
So you can actually put a bottle inside.
What other cards have we got? Let's have a look. This one's a beautiful one. Sorry, I'm making a real mess here, John.
No, please
there
do.
You go. So that's another large one.
I've got to say, I loved this one.
Let's see that one.
This was from the Roy.
Yeah.
Which is...
lovely little easel card. That's really pretty,
and again,
isn't it?
Everything's in there. The deluxe is there, the bubbly's there, the glasses are in there.
Yep.
Everything you need is in the set. I just think it's so useful to me.
Fantastic. Thank you, John. Look, now, even better with the complete collection, you've got it on Freedom. Freedom as well. It's just crackers, and flexi-buy. So here we go, £50 and 36 pence. However, if you are a Freedom member and want to pay on flexi-buy, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm too excited. 2 payments of £25 and 18 pence. 952279, and a third of the stock of the complete collection has gone. Right, so very busy. I'll calm down now.
I know. The thing is, you can't. I can't help doing it, and I just can't. I've found myself, for more than any show I've ever done, playing with the samples.
Yeah, because you don't know what you're going to see.
Playing with different papers, and I've been able to go through the stash of paper that I've had for years. Yeah. And just use, sorry, I can
Brilliant. There you go, that's what we both like. Right, we've got something else now, which is your luggage tags and decorative corners, 18 dies in total. So useful, aren't they?
They are. Tags are really, really useful, and I know there's loads of tags out there. This is probably a little bit of a vanity, I wanted to do my own tag because I've really struggled to get what I would call a pretty tag. Okay. So this is the sort of board for it, but I've struggled to get a tag that's a decent size, take a decent stamp, it's got stitch detail round it. You get the dies to make the hole in it, you get the die to make the protector as well, you get the little tag, and they're always done in nesting sets, so that one never seems right. The first one's right. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They come down in size and they go wrong. So I did 3, but what I also added in is these little corners.
Oh, that's cool.
And these are 4 photo corner dies.
Or for parchment.
That you can put anywhere, so you can actually do... Where are we? If I bring that one in. So that's one I've done
Oh, yes.
Just using a little piece of card.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
But when I find, there we go. But I've got to thank Evelyn for this. She did a beautiful piece of parchment for me. And that's not glued in.
Nope, because you can't really use glue.
Because you can't use glue. It's just held in with the corners. And because there's 4 of them, you can do them anywhere because they're a die, not a piece. It's not a punch.
Whoa!
Wind spinning, sorry.
No, that's so
But yeah,
clever.
so I wanted something extra. And there's also even a little extra one in there for your journaling. Because I know we use tags a lot in that.
Yeah.
For you to put a pen in or a ticket in or some ribbon.
That's a good
idea. So there's a bigger slit as well. Again, you can put anywhere on the page.
Fantastic. I'm liking those. So yeah, we've got our tags, our luggage and decorative corners. Should we see the corners too?
Yeah, so I'm just going to bring in this one.
Yeah.
But I wanted the corners to just be something different.
They are nice.
I've used a lot of stickers and peel-offs in the past. I've used gems in the past. But they cost a fortune. And I realised that for this particular, I bought this design, and I'll show you in this one if you can see it. This design, I've bought this design before, you know, this isn't new, but it's cost me £2.40 for enough to do that card.
Right.
That's actually 4 dies, so you're not having to put it through 4 times. I had to run each piece of card through once to get that because you get all 4.
I like that.
But the idea was that you can do designs with them. So you can build patterns with them. You can use the waist. And you can even, there we go.
There's something a bit Art Deco about it, actually.
It is, yeah.
It's
almoys Chinese, it's Art Deco. And I just love the idea of having something that I can add a bit of interest to my card without it costing me a fortune. Because we know all these gems and stickers, they end up costing us a lot of money.
They do, and sometimes we don't end up using them all anyway.
No, because they're too good to use, so you save a pack, don't you, and then never finish them.
Speaking from experience there. £21.98 for 18 dies. 234141 is your item number. Then we've got our card deco essentials. This is your stitch die collection, 30 dies in total. Just so useful in your stash.
These are really useful and they're different.
Yes.
We've done them in different combinations. We've brought them on singly. This time we've put a whole 6 together of some of the most popular ones.
Okay.
But the main difference on these is these are what we call a double stitch.
Right.
So what you've actually got, and I will sneak in the circle print for it. So I'm going to hold this one here. Can you see? Each shape has a double stitch line around it. So it's something a little bit different we haven't got. I've got a single stitch, I've got stitch dot. It adds that little bit of extra detail, but they are a double stitch. Because when I turn it over the other side, all but the largest there has a double stitch on the outside as well.
Oh, that's very good.
So you can use them in combination. And the things that got me was they're just beautiful. They're really sturdy, useful dies, and they're a really good price. They're really good value is what I found.
Yes, they are. I mean, you're getting all of those for the price on screen, and it's on FlexiBuy. But look at the detail you can get for your apertures as well. That looks so beautiful. But it is that nice extra stitch detail that finishes it off.
It's like this. You've got this is an oval, but you see there you've got a double stitch.
Yeah.
Because you get the inside and the outside. So I don't need to do anything with that. I don't have to ink it or colour it on the edge or add anything to it. That's just a piece of white card cut with 2 dies.
So good, so
but
good.
It has that level of detail that we miss. And again, just for cutting out here a piece of scrap that I'd stamped.
Perfect.
But it just really, I don't know, it makes a difference to me. It finishes it. I didn't need to mat and layer.
Thank you, John. So all of this, 30 dies in total, and you can spread the cost 2 payments of £24.97. 047159 is your item number. New glitter sets as well. All right, let's take a look at these fabulous colours. I'm making our producer chuckle. I just love it all. Right, so £12.99. This is the white and the purple glitter set. 549399 is your item number. And then we've got another set for you. Details just coming onto the screen. Oh, that's nice. Gold and your kind of Christmassy set. And again, this is £12.99, 525 777. Do call us 01733602000 or check out on the website at hochanda.com. If you've got any questions for John, if you want to see something you're not sure of, I know you don't mind, do you?
Not in the slightest, no. No, you tell me what you want to see. I think that's the best way to do things.
Lovely. So you can send your questions to studio@hochanda.com, which is our email address, or you can pop a note on Facebook. Right.
Okay, so this is the one I put together and glued earlier. Yeah. So I just want to show that it will fold and do exactly the same. So I'm using a bone folder just to burnish each fold to make them easier because they fold in each direction.
Yeah.
But you see, I put this together very, very quickly, but it just folds exactly the same. So you make your first folds very carefully, then you burnish them and get a decent bone folder for it. I always used to use the edge of a pen or something and it never had the same thing. Or my nail. It's terrible for using my nail. Yeah, so then, let me just pop open. So even when you haven't glued it together particularly well, it still works.
Yes.
The maths has been done for you, so you don't have to.
Good, good.
So what we're going to do is we're going to decorate it. And this is the great way to do this, and I'm going to nip off very, very quickly, so probably not a good time to show me. What I did when I was doing this as well was I thought about what have we got in our stashes at home.
Yes.
So I've got a lot of 6x6, 8x8 and 12x12 paper. So all the measurements that make the layers on this all will come out of 6x6, 12x12 or 8x8.
Good.
So this is a sheet of 12x12.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
And what I've done is, if I hold it up, because then I can read the measurements. So what I've done is, all of the layers come out of this.
Right.
So the measurements are 4-inch wide for the first one, 2.75 inch for the second, and then every other strip is 1 3/8 inch. That fits the whole pad, and then I've cut it down so you can see here.
Excellent.
Those are your measurements. Now I will put pictures of this on Facebook for anybody.
I was going to say, can I take a photo of it later?
But that means that I can use what I've already got. I'm not having to buy special paper or anything else.
Yeah.
As long as I cut strips like this, I've got all the panel sizes that I need.
Great.
And we know it's going to work with what we've already got, which I think is important, personally.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I've done is I've cut some panels already just for some random paper I've got at home. And I've just cut some mats and layers. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my tea. Where are we? I always do this every time.
What have you done?
No, I let them fall upside down so that I can't see them because I never carry it properly in my case. So take a little bit of honey and adorba. I'm just going to take the edge off. So I'm just going to go around and just lightly take the edge off the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, would you like to hear some emails?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
This is always so nice. Right, so this is from Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Please say hello to Mr. John, please. As always, a ridiculously versatile set of dies that can be used for lots of different cards. Please wish John and Sam a fun holiday from Elaine, Paul and the Beagles.
Oh, thank you, guys.
It's about time those two put their feet up for a rest. Hope the Christmas cards are still in one piece on the mantelpiece. You'll know what that's about,
Yes, I do, and they are.
Oh, lovely, thank you. And then this is from Elaine. I make lots of never-ending cards, exclamation marks galore here. Thank you, John, life will be so much easier. Right, yes, right. And she's saying, what you've just done actually, John, which is brilliant. Can you please ask what the finished size of the never-ending card is? So, like you said, you'll pop it online as well.
I will pop it online, yeah. It is genuinely really, really easy, and that's what I wanted. And again, the good thing is, of course, it's for me. So it has a full angel policy of the usual one, is you just do what the heck you like. So I've not got any concerns with that. So let's just pull these off. So I see it's not like me to prep, is it? But I thought,
where's John and what have you done?
Yeah, it's not right, is it? But so this first one just shows how easy they are to decorate. Right. So all I've done is this one is 4 inches by 2 3/4.
Okay.
But the measurements will be on there. But it fits. Then here's the piece I've just done. But I've got another one of those. Here we go. So this is the same again, the same measurement. So this is 2 inches by 4 inches. So everything fits. The actual height of the card is 8 inches.
Right, good to know.
And the width of the card, I believe, is just over 4.
And the other thing that's so nice, of course, is this is fully postable, even though it all opens out when you're playing with it. Fully postable. It is, and it's a normal first-class stamp. So you're not paying, or a normal, it's not a large letter, it will go in a standard A5 envelope. Right. So it will go as a normal one. So I've just put there 4 panels. Yeah? Brilliant. So I want to put a little bit of extra decoration on the front. So I'm going to I've just cut a heart with one of the heart dies. Oh, more emails. Lovely jubbly. This is from Bobby. Do you need an A4 size machine for the Neverending dies, or will it go through a normal Sizzix machine?
It will go through a normal Big Shot and above, and Cuttlebug and all of those.
A5.
Yeah, any A5 machine, not a problem at all. Obviously, you won't do 2 panels at once.
Oh, yeah.
But I just want to show you here, I've put glue on the heart, yeah? And I'm just going to smear that slightly. And the reason is, it will make sense in a minute, because I'm going to pop that in the middle between. There we go.
Okay.
So I've actually sealed my Neverending card. Yeah?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to grab, because I've forgotten.
Oh, I know where we're going.
Nope, I was going to grab my knife or my scissors, which I'm struggling to find again. This is me.
Molly's on it.
So Molly's on it. So while that's doing, we're going to do the back.
Okay.
So I'll grab some more panels.
Look, oh, thank you, Sue. Right, Sue says, please could you ask John, what is the thickness of the card he's using? And Alex's enthusiasm is infectious. Thanks, I hope I'm not too OTT.
No, Alex's enthusiasm is infectious because it's genuine.
I know, I can't wait to
you know, I've known Alex for like 4 years now.
Over 4.
Over 4 years. And I remember when you started as not having a clue about crafting, but wanting to get into more arty things.
Yes, now look at me.
Yeah.
Full craft,
craft mad.
Yeah.
So just turn that over. I've got to say thank you to Fred for the scissors. But all I'm going to do, is slide the scissors through the middle and open that up.
Lovely.
You can't see it because I didn't cut it then glue it. I glued it then cut it.
Good point.
And of course that opens.
And then it's perfect join.
But it's perfect join on the front. Yeah. So we'd open the next section and again put the glue on.
So Sue asked, because I got carried away again, what's the thickness of the card you're using?
I'm using Crafts 2 linen card, which is 240 GSM.
Right.
I've done this in up to 3. In fact, the white is linen card at 240. The black is black card at 300.
Because I suppose you do want it substantial because you're going to keep fiddling with it.
You do, if you're going to put panels on, it doesn't matter. I've done it in 120 paper, but glued panels on, which has sort of solved it for me. So you can do it really in anything, but what I would say is, you know, we do the super smooth stamping card. Don't make it from that. Don't make it from a super smooth or a polished card.
Why be this?
And the reason is, you polished cards or your super smooths are actually, they're run through the mill and they're sort of hot polished. What happens is the rollers are it's pushed through rollers and it's compressed. So when you've got a fold in a compressed piece of card, all those fibres are in there really tight. When you break that surface, they pop out.
So does that mean it's going to crack?
So if I show you here, this is one I made with a super smooth card. And I don't know if we can get this on the camera.
I can see it.
But can you see? There we go. If I hold it up, you might be able to get that. Can you see how they've cracked and torn? Yeah? So as I open that, you can see now.
Yeah, you don't want all your hard work to fall to bits.
That edge is the perfect one.
Yeah.
So you want to use a good card that's not heavily, that's not been super smoothed. It's not been polished.
Does that include mirror card then?
Mirror card is fine because again it's not pressed, it's not compressed. But I wouldn't waste mirror card on making
the base.
The base.
Yeah, good point.
I would do the panels in that. So I would just use a nice good 240 weight GSM card. Again, I can keep decorating this for hours and adding different panels and everything else. But I thought that was the important thing.
Yeah.
All I'm going to do now is I want to put a heart here.
Right.
Yeah. But can you see it's too large? So it needs to go that way, but it will overlap. So when those fold, it will be spoilt.
Right.
Okay. So what you have to do that is you have to trim off down one side.
Okay.
Trim off down the other. Yeah. Cut already in the centre, and then you're piecing it together as a jigsaw.
Right.
So that's going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is going there. This side is going on there.
Oh, all right. So you're not losing your heart.
So you're not losing it. So when you want to put a design on to this fold, or one of the folds. Look at what I was trying to say is look where the folds are going before you actually put your piece on. So that's fine, but that's still folds.
Brilliant.
And back to the beginning.
Yay, thank you,
Okay.
John. That's lovely. So what we're going to do, again, just to give John a bit more time to get set for the next demonstration, is show you some more inspiration. We have lots for you. Take a look. Lovely, super busy for both the complete collection and the one-day special. Over a quarter of the stock of the one-day special has gone. If you love making Neverending cards, see, this is an honest story. I've made one in my time, but it took me literally a day because I was faffing about with all the measurements, and then I did one wrong, and then did you know what I mean? So I've only ever made one. I mean, it was joyous once I'd finally finished it, but that was like a day of my life. So now John has made this really easy for you with the actual dies. If you missed the start of the show, I mean, obviously John's going to show you through the course of tomorrow as well, depending on stock, how to put it together. But if you missed the start of the show, he showed you how to put this together so quickly. And now your one-day special also consists of the lovely little smaller bottle. Now, John bought a larger champagne bottle, I think it was last year, or maybe earlier on this year. And you requested out there, oh, please, can we have a smaller one? So this one is, I think, a quarter of the size of the original one. Details for this, £29.98. You've got a £5 saving, so we'll hang on to that £5. 908176. Then we've got our large champagne bottle, which does come with the bold numbers. So, of course, then you can personalise and you can do people's different ages. Now you get 15 dies in total here, and this is £29.98 with a £10 saving. So we take the £5 saving and the £10 saving, keep that together, and then take it off our complete collection, which is the one-day special and the larger bottle. You've got an extra £4 saving if you're not a Freedom member, but if you are a Freedom member, even better, it's a £9.60 saving. That's crazy value. And even better, we've got it on Freedom and FlexiBuy. 2 payments of £25.18 today, and you could be receiving all 38 dies. 95278. Now, over 40% of the stock has gone with our complete collection. I don't think I've shown you this one. So we'll have a look at our Neverending card here. So we open this up. Very sweet, aren't they? Open it this way, nice panel there. I'm thinking on one of them, maybe the last one that a person opens, maybe it could have a pocket in it with a voucher, a gift voucher card, something like that. Oh, I like this idea from our Charlotte. She's saying surprise someone if they're going away somewhere. What, with like an airline ticket or something? Oh, that would be nice. So look, endless fun with these. All of the measurements have been done for you. Sorry, that one's just stuck a bit. All the measurements have been done for you, whether it's gents cards, ladies cards, birthday cards, anniversary cards. It doesn't matter. It's, you know, it's for all sorts of occasions. There you go, Christmas cards, which mine will end up being, because I've only made a few. I'm really behind. But this, I'm going to be able to make them really quickly now. So those are your Neverending dies. Oh, look at this. This is a great sample. The design team are phenomenal. Look at that, stacked on top of each other with the glasses, just using part of that die, and then you've got your congratulations. Here's a good one with the smaller die that you're getting. John started this off. What a fabulous idea. 10 green bottles. So obviously not finished yet, not finished decoration. There we are. And then we've got our lovely set here. Oh my goodness, and this easel card is divine. Now moving on to the larger card, or the larger die. You can have a look at this. It's beautiful. As John said, it is the size of, or pretty much the size of a real bottle. So with this gift box, if you leave the top open, you can fit a real bottle in. Isn't that good? So this is £55.96. Or if you are a Freedom member, it's £50 and some change, and you can spread the cost. 2 payments of £25 and 18 pence. 952279 is your item number. Lots more on the website. Right, can't wait to see the next demonstration. Lovely. Oh yes, of course, we've got some of the Crafts2 products on there as well. So obviously you work very closely with Crafts2, don't you, John? I
do, yes. They distribute all of my stuff.
Yeah.
And I love, because I love their tools. I've bought them for years. You know, everything I use virtually is theirs, because they're known for having the most amazing quality tools, to be honest with you. Right, so I thought we'd do something quickly with the champagne bottle, because I haven't used that one as yet. So what I'm going to do is just going to make a little card with it. Okay. Yeah. So I've just taken a piece of card, and this is a piece of luster print card, so it's got the right sort of green look, yeah?
I like that.
And I'm just literally going to fold it in half and use my bone folder. And if you've got a good bone folder, you don't actually need a scoreboard for this at all.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do, take the bottle, I'm going to pop it on the edge. I'm going to take a little bit of low-tack tape and just roughly put some tape on. So what I want to do is turn it over. Is it over the edge? Yeah, so I want to turn it over. Well done. Get the tape in the wrong place. Let's try for another piece.
Oh, bless you.
Okay, so let's put that on there. What I'm going to do is take this to the die. Rather than try and put the die onto the card, take the card to the die and press down. That way I can make sure that it's missing that edge. So we can just make a little fold there. Yeah? Yeah. So that would be... Well done, it moves.
Will it cut through both?
Yeah, this is 300. It'll cut through this at 600 GSM.
Oh, wow, great.
No problems at all. And then I'm going to use a little bit of mirror card, which I know is really bad for TV. I'm really sorry, guys. But, yeah, you don't want to see the reflection in there. So, but what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the label. I'm going to do the little bottle label. I'm going to do the little top for it as well. Yeah? So everything you need is included in here. So we're going to run that one through first.
It's a lovely set of dies, isn't it? Perfect occasions.
I think this is one that will sit on your desk and you'll use it when you're struggling. Yeah. For a 21st. I mean, there's a 21st card over there which has just got a white bottle, white glasses and a little bit of embossed mirror card.
Yeah, that's
It took about 20 minutes to make, but it's right for someone of that age group because they don't want, you know, some of the cards that we make with all the flowers on them. I mean, you know, I adore making cards like that, but I'm not always... You know, but it's not always suitable for everyone we'd send it to. So here we've got, there we go, so it's cut through easily because of the way the dies are designed. So that's gone through 600 GSM. Brilliant. And we've lost no detail on it. There we go. So I've got that, yeah, so I've got my little...
Oh, a little card like that.
My little card to go on the front, or to go on the front of the little tag as someone's done there. So I've got here my little label. I like the embossed detail on the top. You've got my cork, and if you see on that one, the foil, it has got all the deboss lines. I drew all of those on so that you'd actually, if I hold it up, you might actually see that a little bit better. There you go, you see. So you've got all of the detail on, so it's not quite so plain. And we're just going to move that to one side. We've also got a little collar. So I'll do that in a second. But what I'm also going to do is offset a piece. Right. So I've got here a piece of sort of craft card. This is actually, again, Crafts2 linen textured craft card. I love this stuff. And I'm going to put, so shall we have deluxe and bubbly?
Deluxe bubbly.
Yeah. So I'm just going to place them together, take a piece of low-tack tape and pick them up.
I love that little trick.
Okay. That's the way the label would be. So I want those nice and in the middle. Okay. Just tape that down and we'll cut that. And while that's running through, we'll just put our card together. So really simple. I'm just going to use some of the glue glaze for speed. Oh, well done, John.
Oh, is it broken? Is it all right?
No, I'll grab another one.
Oh.
I keep doing this. I keep pulling.
Oh, instead of twisting it?
Instead of twisting.
Yeah.
Just because this is a quick grab and really easy for intricate die cuts.
Have we got this on the web?
I think so. I think it's on the How About.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's when you check out, it'll hopefully it'll be there. You sort of scroll down and say, hey, do you need this? Well, it won't literally say that to you.
But it's great for intricate die cuts and it's great for mirror card because it's quick grab and it doesn't squish out.
Right.
So it doesn't squish out anywhere or mark anything, and I'm terrible with mirror card of marking it.
Me too.
Yeah. We've
got it on the web. Here it is. So how about? There you are. It's one of those. It's an add-on, basically. You find it there.
But that's designed to fit just there.
Nice.
So you've got all the bits that you would expect to see. And if you notice, the label is offset, it's hand-drawn.
Right.
So it's not like a clip art one. So it's not exactly straight, it's actually to look as if it's to one side.
Yes, very
So you've
nice.
actually got a little bit more movement to try and make us look cleverer than we are. You know, I try everything to make myself look cleverer than I am. But then I've got my little deluxe and my bubbly. So I could put the little bits back in. I'm not going to. Life is too short. But here, this is where the glue glaze is so useful.
Yeah, it is. No squidgy gluiness.
I mean, it's actually you know, what we're using is a lip gloss container.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
And a lip gloss dough foot applicator.
Dough foot.
Because it's the easiest way to do it. But then I'm just going to slightly offset that a little bit to one side.
Oh, that looks really good.
So we've got that, and there we go. I'll hold that one up.
How sweet is that?
But there you go.
Yay! That's do you know, you could have that as a name place as well inside, something like that.
You could.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the little bit, you know, you've got the opening for it. You can do far more. I just want to straighten that. It's not, got to be very careful because that glue grabs very quickly.
Yeah.
There we go. But yeah, so we can just, but again, lovely little birthday card or to go on the front of something else or as we've got it there on the front of a bottle or something.
Yeah.
But easy to do, but it answers that question of what to do for birthdays that we don't know what to do. But of course, all the letters come out.
Right. You can see bubbly is
So
on
you can
there.
see bubbly.
So if you do like paper piecing, to be honest, I quite like it, but...
What you do is put some low-tack tape over to pick it up. Yeah.
Ooh, yay.
So if I wanted to put that on, let's say I want to put it on the card that we did earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll turn that over. Okay. I'll take a little bit. So I'm going to put bubbly there. So I'm going to put my glue glaze on.
Dries really clear as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Put that down.
Oh, John, that's clever. I'd be faffing about with tweezers.
Yeah, I'd be faffing about for hours, and I don't do that. Where is this? So just take then a pokey tool or a pair of tweezers or something, and you can just nip out the extra bits of the letters if you want to. Yeah, I mean, I would spend, you know, a little bit longer with something a bit sharper, just taking those out, but you can pop those out.
That's it. Brilliant.
But I'd personally just leave them in, but then we've got that little.
Oh, that was such a clever idea. Honestly, John, I learned so much from you. Just those tips where I'm like, I've been spending hours trying to fiddle about picking
It's
it up.
because I have spent hours fiddling about picking things up that I learned, and I try and find out ways to make it so much quicker for myself.
That is cool. Right then, so we're going to do a little recap. Here is the set of tag dies. Just coming onto the screen, £21.98. 234141 is your item number. But like John was saying, you wanted to make some tags that were actually quite pretty, which these are, and you've got the corners, but you get 4 of them, which is awesome, because that's another faff, isn't it?
It is.
Sending it through 4 times. No, you just send it through once.
Yeah, well, what I wanted to do years ago, I got a lot of embossing folders, and I wanted to know which one to go with the project.
Yeah.
So I looked to get some tag dies that would show me enough of the embossing folder to do it. And I could never find them. I bought 5 different sets, but we do that as crafters, don't we? Yes, I bought 5 different sets and couldn't find one. But I mean, this is not the same. This is what I've done here. This is to show me, this is mine from home.
Okay.
But this is to show me stamping on different surfaces.
Oh, that's a good idea. And I love
So I've just got the ring through, but it shows me what it looks like on different surfaces, so I can actually make a decision as to what card or what colour card I'm going to use.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, can I show you this?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. That's beautiful.
Thank you. That's actually one that I've just been doing in workshops.
Oh,
but
really? It's
yeah, you
cool.
may see this technique and this background coming to you in January or February.
Oh,
with
okay.
some new bits from iZink. There's some couple of new bits from iZink in there.
Oh, good.
That we're not supposed to be seeing.
Oh, sorry.
But it's fine. No, you're fine. I put it out there.
And on the vellum as well, cutting the vellum.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
tags.
We'll cut anything. I love the tags. I really do.
Oh, beautiful. No, because you've got different sizes as well. There's a little one here.
Well, the little one is the only time I've ever seen one that's actually in the right proportion. It's the aspect ratio is the same. So it is a miniature version of that rather than one that just fits in the middle. Right, I see. Which is always too thin.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Right then, so as we said, those are on screen for you. £21, thank you. £21.98, 18 dies in total, 234141. But of course, let's come back to the, what I nearly said earlier, yes, the one day special. That's all right, that's all right, Charlotte. A third of the stock of your one day special has gone. For anybody just joining us, what inspired you to make the Neverending card die set? It's because I love the Neverending card, but I probably haven't made one for over 10 years because the first one I made was from a kit. Then I bought one of those templates with the measurements on. I made one from that and I gave up because it was such a faff. I didn't have the time. I love the look. And I don't know what it was. Last I was drawing away and I thought, I love the Neverending card. Surely that can be done. And so I just sort of started working it out and thought we can do it because it's so much easier. I've taken 2 hours work, to my mind, to 10 minutes work. Yeah, you have. The fun is in the decorating. What we want to be doing as crafters is decorating these things. Absolutely. What we don't want to be doing is spending hours measuring and scoring and taping and everything. So should we see some more samples of our... I'm sorry, I've made a mess, John. No, no, you're fine. Yeah. I've brought far too many. No, this is great. There we are. Oh, wait. Oh, did we see this one already? Have a look. So again, each one is a surprise. I think what you'll find is that people are so chuffed to get this in terms of because they don't know what the next page is going to show. No. As we said, you could even put gift vouchers in here if you wanted to. But they're just, and you keep playing with them, don't you? You do. You find it very tactile. I mean, this is actually, I mean, I learnt from this one. So this is where a lot of the demos for the next few hours have come from. This is the first one I made. Right. Okay. So this is what I made when I first received the die. So you can see I put full sheets of paper on, so it's all crumpled a bit where it's actually gone. Right. But this is, you know, my test one and teaching myself. So I noticed that, you know, it doesn't fold too well, so I did it in panels, but it shows you what you can do. Yes. But I just thought you could be so creative with this. This is down to your... That's why I didn't want to go over the top with lots of different bits everywhere. I mean, as Jane said to me, it would be wonderful to see one that had on it, you know, you could have your children on there. Oh, yeah. You could open it up and have your grandchildren on there. You know, you could open it up and have all their names on it. But, you know, every time there's a different way. I mean, there. It's a surprise. I love it. 61, obviously. You know, we keep going and keep going. But you can use some of all these papers that you've been buying for years like me and never used. Definitely. Now, in the one day special, it's not just the Neverending card. You're also getting the smaller bubbly bottle and the glasses and the pop fizz, etc. Because you were asked to do that by popular demand. Everybody said, can we please have a smaller one for smaller cards? Because not everyone wants to make, you know, massive. This card is, you know, 11.5 inches tall.
You know, not everyone wants to make an 11.5-inch card. You want to make
sorry, lovely.
something like this, which is a smaller card at sort of 5 inches.
Brilliant.
So it'll fit on a 5x5 on a 4x4 card.
And so if you want the one day special, £29.98, 23 dies in total, and you've got a £5 saving, 908176. But then you can also go for the larger champagne bottle. These for me are really special occasions.
It is, yeah. I mean, this is for the 60th, the 70s, the 90s, the 100s, the retirements, your leavings, the baby shower, congratulations, the big wedding card. These are for your mantelpiece pleasing cards.
Thank you, yes.
I love that phrase. You should have patented that, because I think we've all stolen it.
That's all right.
But that's what it's for, because we sometimes need that. So we can use it to make ourselves a big card, but we can also use it to make ourselves, you know, a bottle, or we can make ourselves... Again, I thought this was a brilliant idea of Roshan's, where she's actually made the wedding breakfast menu.
That is amazing, isn't it?
It will sit, but of course, with the smaller champagne bottle being exactly the same design, just a shrunk down version but with a few extra bits, again, you could do a whole wedding or a whole event.
Absolutely.
With the little ones and the large ones on the table and tie it all together really easily.
Very nice. Oh, now I need to tell you that the numbers have sold out individually by themselves, so you can only get them in this set. £29.98, 267202, and that's another £10 saving. So you've got £5 saving, £10 saving, but then with the complete collection, so you can get all of these, 38 dies in total. Another £4 off if you're not a Freedom member, but if you are a Freedom member, another £9.60 off. And it's also on FlexiBuy, so you're really quids in, aren't you? Sorry, that is a vulgar phrase, but I'm sorry.
It's the sort we'd use at home when we're talking between ourselves as well, wouldn't it, here?
We're all friends here.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a really good deal, that's what I'm saying. So 2 payments of £25.
You're really embarrassing, aren't you, by saying that?
Just wash my mouth out.
Yeah.
2 payments of £25, and I can't remember how much it was if you're a Freedom member. 952279 is your item number. Lots of you going for the complete collection. Do we know how much has gone now? I think we'll find out. Way over 40%. I like that expression. But shall we show just some more samples for the end of the hour? But obviously you're going to be back.
Yes.
In and out. Well, can we grab you for good evening?
I'm sure you can, yes. I'll be doing more of the Neverending card, and I'll also be showing how to do an easy shaker card with the champagne bottle.
Oh, that's, you know, I love those as well.
Yes, I know you do, so I thought I'll show you an easy one on that one.
Oh, that would be lovely. But please do check out your baskets, because, you know, John Lockwood's items normally sell out very, very quickly. Don't miss out. This is going to save you so much time. Thank you, my lovely.
Thank you. It was lovely.
I have enjoyed my fun and frolics.
Yay.
All right, I'm going to run round to the other studio now to see Janice.